The Cricket and the Ant. The cricket, having sung her song all summer long, found when the winter winds blew free, her cupboard bare as bare could be, nothing to greet her hungering eye, no merest crumb of worm or fly. She went next door to cry her plight to neighbor Ant, hoping she might take pity on her and befriend her, eke out a bit of grain to lend her, and see her through till spring. What say you? On insects' honor, I'll repay you well before fall, with interest too. Our aunt no willing lender she, least of her faults replied, I see. Tell me, my friend, what did you do while it was warm? Well, night and day I sang my song for all to hear. You sang, you say? How nice, my dear. Now go and dance your life away. The Crow and the Fox. Perched on a tree top, Master Crow was clutching in his bill a cheese, when Master Fox, sniffing the fragrant breeze, came by and more or less addressed him so. Good day to you, your ravenhood. How beautiful you are, how fine, how fair. Ah, truly, if your song could but compare to all the rest, I'm sure you should be dubbed the rara avis of the wood. The Crow, beside himself with joy and pride, begins to caw, he opens wide his gawking beak, lets go the cheese, it falls to the ground, the Fox is there to seize it, saying, You see, be edified, flatterers thrive on fools' credulity, the lesson's worth a cheese, don't you agree? The Crow, shamefaced and flustered, swore, too late, however, nevermore. The Frog who would grow as big as the Ox. A frog espies an ox of elegant dimension, herself no bigger than an egg. She gapes and gawks in envy at his grandeur. Her intention? To grow as huge as he, and so, huffing and puffing, all a fuss, a fret, she asks, Look, sister, have I done it? No. And now? Nay, nay. There, have I yet? Not even close. The paltry mite, galled, goaded, swelled up so well that she exploded. This world of ours is full of foolish creatures too. Commoners want to build chateaux, each princeling wants his royal retinue, each count his squires, and so it goes. The Two Mules. 2 mules there were, each with his heavy pack, wending their way, one carried on his back a load of oats and nothing more, the other belled and bridled bore a sack of money for the tax collector. Proud of his noble charge he swore ever to be its staunch protector, that is, until some miscreants happened on him, robbed him, and rained blow after blow upon him. Then all at once grown circumspecter, ah me, he sighed, nobody said that with my gold I might well end up dead. Somebody should have told me so. That mule behind lopes footloose, fancy free, and leaves me to my torment and my woe. The latter smiled, My friend of high degree, best not to work for men of wealth. Had you served but a miller just like me, I dare say you would be in better health. The Wolf and the Hound. A wolf there was, grown wan and thin, little indeed, but bone and skin, so staunchly did the watchdogs do their duty. At length the hound strays by his lair, sleek, fat, and passing debonair, and no less well endowed of strength and beauty. Happily would Sire Wolf attack him, pummel him, thwack him, hack him to bits. Ah, but to do so meant that he must fight, and clearly they would not be quits before Sire Mastiff, able quite to hold his own, might lay him low. And so our wolf draws near, in humblest wise, flatters his plump and portly bearing. Oh, replies the hound, if you admire my size, The choice is yours, good sire, if you would fatten up like me, do as I do. Come, leave this dire and deadly wood behind. What good does it do you and all your kind? Poor devils, starving wretches who ever must brave the blade for every crumb, never to feast their fill. Come, come! A fairer fate awaits. But, queries the wolf, what must I do? What? Echoes the hound, why almost nothing, friend. Chase away beggars, churls with sticks attend the household folk. Do all you can to please the master, in return for which fine table scraps, delicacies of every sort will be your rich. Reward squab bones and chicken bones and such. What's more, you'll know the loving touch of master's fond caresses. The wolf thereat weeps at the happy thought, but on their way he spies the hound's bald neck. What's that, I pray? This what? That? This? Why, nothing. Nothing. That? Almost, that is. It's where my collar sits, the one they use to tie me down. It fits a trifle snug. Tied down? Then you're not free? You can't go where you choose? Run where you will? Not always, but who cares? Who? Me. Keep your fine feasts, I'll keep my liberty. Whereat our wolf went running off, he's running still. The heifer, the goat, and the lamb in consort with the lion. In ages past, they say, the sisterhood of heifer, goat, and lamb kept company with lion, the haughty monarch of the wood, sharing life's weal and woe, bad times and good. One day the goat, discovering that she had snared herself a stag, sent presently for her companions, who arrived straightway. The lion, counting on his paws, declared, "Let now the four of us meet out our prey." That said, the king of beasts prepared to hack the stag in quarters. "There," said he, "now then, the first part surely goes to me, Lion by name, your sovereign, who indeed would dare dispute with me my due? By right the next is mine as well, for might, as often one observes, makes right. Valor deserves the third, I'll take that too. As for the fourth, since for as much it must be the last, I'll kill the first to touch it." The Beggar's Sack. Jupiter one day made a proclamation, "Let every creature that draws breath appear before my majesty, for I would hear. If one has any reservation about his nature, if one has, he need not fear, but may declare it openly, and I shall forthwith repair it. Come, ape, speak first as it befits. Whereas you see before you all your brothers, consider, pray, your comeliness, comparing it to all the others. Are you content?" Replies the ape, "Why, yes. Why ought I not to be so? Have I not 4 limbs like the rest? Who would ask for more? No reason have I to deplore my state, unlike my brother bear, poor reprobate. Still rather unlicked, sire, I swear." Whereupon, "Oh," replied the bear, as though about to contradict, but no. Instead he praised his features fair, and picked another of the creatures there. Wise elephant to criticize. He might do with less ear to set him right, and much more tail. He was, in fact, said he, a shapeless and immense monstrosity. Elephant called Madam Whale much too fat. Madam Ant found the mite naught but a nit, while she herself, compared to it, was a colossus. Well, with that, each having raked the others, Jupiter sent them off pleased. Now be it said thereon, that our own species was the paragon of utter folly, as it were. Lynx-eyed before our brother's faults, but blind, as moles before our own, we are inclined to pardon all the ways in which we err. Our Maker made us beggars, now as then. and gave us each the beggar's double sack, one pouch in front for faults of other men, and for our own, alas, the one in back.